really honored, to be here, and I really want to commend Sandra and the Lamode team for remembering the least in our society. We look at them as disabled, but I think we're all really disabled people because we lack the ability to show comprehension and compassion to them. We are disabled. And so this event tells us that we are strong as the weakest amongst us. And so it's really commendable. I'm proud of her.
Still live on the green carpet for the Green October event, and I'm with the lady of the night. How are you feeling tonight?
Good.
Okay, so you've been able to do this over the years, year after year. How have you been able to sustain that longevity in terms of the Green October event?
The initiative, the Green October Events Initiative, I'm passionate about it. It's something that I have told myself and my team that we're going to continue, no matter what it takes, no matter the challenges. We should, leave the challenges behind us and keep forging ahead. Keep looking for strategies to make sure that it's a success. It comes to pass and all that, not just having an initiative without being well, implemented or being done. So the Lamode Green October event have come to stay, and we are prepared to keep forging ahead and keep creating good ideas to ensure that we entertain, we create awareness, we support persons living with disabilities. But this year's edition is beyond disabilities. But
yes, tell us a bit about why that.
Yeah, we're saying living beyond your disabilities. Okay, you being disabled does not mean it's the end of the world. You can actually do more great things than other people are doing. I always say that persons living with disability are just like everyone else, but living life differently. So, as I said before, the person living with disability, the cause is passionate, not because I have a child with disability or I'm just passionate. My research, I found out the awareness on that angle, it's really low in Nigeria, and I've decided to use my platform, my magazine, to push the initiative, push the idea, and push the publicity and awareness that this initiative deserves.
Okay, so you've been able to do this, and you're giving awards to lots of humanitarians, lots of fashion entrepreneurs, and different brands in different sectors of the economy. Why that, and the number this year?
Yeah, these persons in the various sectors have impacted life differently. We have different people, giving to supporting persons living with cancer. We have people feeding people in the street and all that. These people need to be recognized. But we found out that people need to be encouraged to do more. When you see that people in these categories are being awarded, are being appreciated, are being loved, are being shown appreciation, we're humans, definitely will be touched to want to give back to society and know that we'll be appreciated, and not just for the cameras, but to add value to humanity.
All right, so lastly, you have a lot of recognition awards. We had Donald Duke here. This year, I think this is the first time he's coming on board for Green October event.
Who's that?
Donald Duke.
Yes, it's one of our great supporters of the initiative. He's passionate about persons living with disabilities, and also a recipient. We gave him the Man of the Year on youth aspect of support, because he has a way, and he has given so much drive and support for youths in the nation. So as that, we saw the need to ensure that this personality is well awarded and appreciated at our event.
So what are we looking forward to from Lamode in this initiative? I mean, Green October event next year. What are we going to be theming on? It's going to be something of a service or something else?
Yeah, we usually do our research. As at today, it's a research. Something it has to be in line with what our vision. We don't just say disability. Every year have, because in 2015 it was people living with Down syndrome. 2016 was focused on persons living with autism. 2017 last year was persons living with cerebral palsy. Our awareness was centered on these areas, but this year we're saying beyond disabilities. Let's celebrate persons living with disabilities. Let's award them. Let's show them appreciation. That's why. Right.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We look forward to many more from the Green October event Lamode initiative.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Thank you. Of course, I'm standing beside one of the award winners for the night, Humanitarian Foundation Award of the Year. What's your foundation about?
So we're focused on children, child education, child rights, and child health. There's ability in disability. We're talking of physical disability here. There's criticism that comes with physical disability. So that is basically when you say someone is disabled, it's all about physically. Being mentally disabled or whatever. You can't.
itself.
Yeah, it's not a disability. You know,
We work with what we see first before you start thinking deeper.
because the criticism is on their physicals. You know, someone with like the lady that spoke earlier. You know, she talked about all she has been through. She's been through, because I'm a psychologist. There's a whole lot of mental, stress that goes with, you feel like you're not good enough. You're not, so many things. So it's because of how you physically look. Because how you physically look is what people see.
For me, right, I would always love anyone who is trying to help the less privileged, because it's different in their world. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. That's why they are obviously called, disabled people. And I feel it's really a good thing. What she's doing, it's amazing. And all I pray for is that God keeps blessing her to keep impacting life, because it's not every day you get people who are just willing to impact life. And yes, it's amazing. It's an awesome thing.
Okay, theme of the event, Beyond Disabilities. I really want to say Sandra is doing a very good job. That's Lamode Magazine. Because my immediate younger brother is physically challenged also, so I know what it takes, what it is all about. So it's a great cause, and I'm happy she's pursuing it.
Oh my days, it was really amazing. I almost cried tonight because I saw life really differently, and it made me so grateful for the things I have that I take very much for granted. I'd really love to say well done to the organizers for including the people a lot of people exclude. That is really thoughtful of them. So I'm praying that next year they get more sponsors so this can be bigger, and then they can have the platform to help more people. Yeah.
So, of course, the theme for this year, the theme for this year rather, is Beyond Disabilities. Tell us a bit about your opinions on that.
I feel like in Nigeria we don't really recognize people that are disabled. I don't think we do enough for them. I would really, really, really like and hope for the country to recognize people with disabilities, because some of them are even more talented than people that are able. So I feel like if we can provide a lot more for them, do a lot more for them, encourage and empower them, it'll be really good.
Okay, so picking up from what you were saying about the Beyond, the theme, and how you compared it to the international environment and here in Nigeria.
I feel like the disabled people back here in Nigeria needs more. They need more structure, they need more love, they need more attention in terms of medicals, in terms of work, in terms of social infrastructure. The government needs to look into their case. They need to have a special slot, for government work, and then for medical facility, they have to be given incentives, and then for road usage, for supermarket and stuff like that, shopping. They have to consider them in all of this, because they are human beings too, and they have a right. They have a right to all these things.
So tell us a bit about what you think about the theme for this year's Green October event.
Like I said earlier, it's really amazing, to see that a group of people can come together to do something for the less privileged. Like I would never thought, because everyone in this country is selfish, So when I went through their page and I saw the whole theme and everything, I was like, wow, it's actually for the less privileged, So it's amazing.
Sorry, so tonight, let's just talk briefly about the theme for tonight and your thoughts about it.
I think it's a wonderful thing the mode is doing, because like they said, in Nigeria there's no accessibility for people that are disabled. The staircase, like little things matters, So I think it's a wonderful thing. I'm very sure that next year is going to be bigger.
So let me just ask a direct question. Have you ever actually done anything to make it easier for people living with disabilities?
Haven't. Today's event is an eye-opener. Actually, even hearing Nike speak, I felt for her, the emotions she's going through. So I think we even need to always try to make them feel good, no matter how much we can.
I was in the house. I used to vie for autism, and autism is actually a deficiency and disability too as well. So, my cousin Salma, she's got autism, and I know what it feels like for her. You're trying to communicate, but you can't, because you just can't say the words. You just can't. So I know what it is. I know what it feels like. So when I was reached out for this program, I was really, really honored and really, really, grateful for such an opportunity. And I hope I can be part of, the organizers and the system that helps to, reach out to these people and help to, create an impact on our society and also to the whole globe as a nation. So this is really, really great, and I'm blessed to be here, you know. And everybody who is, you know, tuning into this and watching this, you're actually blessed to, you know, be a part of this too as well. So
Let's talk about, you know, tonight you've been a part of Green events every year, and this year is a bit different. Tell us a bit about what you think about the theme for this year.
I think it's such an amazing event. I mean, we have a lot of award ceremonies, but this one has a laudable cause, you know, attached to it. Beyond disability, I totally and absolutely give it to Sandra for taking it a notch higher and going beyond what everyone else does. You know, there are people who are dealing with a lot of stuff. They're disabled people in our society, you know, and not a lot of people care about them. So I think we should do a lot to support her, because I mean, this is a great cause, you know, and I think she's doing well.
I think it's a really, really beautiful concept. I mean, other than today's independence and all that, but actually being able to showcase, I don't really like to use it with people with disabilities, but actually showing off their abilities. And there are a lot of things that they do that the full-bodied person, you know, can't do or even wouldn't even try. And it just goes to show how much of a hero, you know, or how much heroes they are. And yeah, I think it's a really beautiful thing, and you know, being able to bring them out instead of hiding them, you know, like it was said before, like bring them out, let the world see them, let the world accept them, you know, and I'm up for it, yeah.